Hello, everybody, and welcome to one more session of the series Meet the German Higher Education Institutions. My name is Natalia. I'm representative of the DD team here in Rio de Janeiro. And today we have here with us three excellent institutions for you to know and maybe consider for your next study stay in Germany. So today here with us we have the Hochschule Reutlingen, the BHT, the Berlin Hochschule für Technik, and the HTW Berlin. They will make a short presentation for their study programs for international students. Each institution will make a 10-minute presentation, and at the end, we'll have time to answer your questions. So I encourage all of you to write your questions in the chat box. You can write it in English or in Portuguese. I can translate it if need be. So to not take much of your time, invite Ms. Stengler to tell us a little bit about the Hochschule Reutlingen.
Okay, thank you very much. Let me share my screen. Let's see, I just had it and now it's gone. Where did it go? So, I hope everybody can see it.
Not yet.
It's not there?
No,
Okay.
not yet.
Let me see what happened. It worked a minute ago. Let's just try that again. Let's try this. Still not finding it. Hang on a second. Got to open it back up. Sorry. Now I think I got it.
Yes, now we can see it.
Okay. So sorry about the wait. Yes, I'm presenting the ESB Business School from Reutlingen University. Reutlingen University has many different areas of study, but I'm specifically going to tell you about three of our programs that are in the business school. First of all, you might wonder where Reutlingen is, and we are located near Stuttgart, which is in the southern part of Germany, in the state of Baden-Württemberg. And this area is very well known for its automobile industry and a lot of the companies that go together with the automobile industry, but also there's IBM and SAP, which are well known. These are all international companies. There's some textile companies still that we have in the area. And Hugo Boss, you've probably heard of, is right next door to Reutlingen. And Porsche, Daimler, Bosch, all of these big companies are very close by. What do we have here directly in front of our doorstep? We have Reutlingen City Center, which is a very nice old city, but it's one of the largest cities in Baden-Württemberg, and it still has some older architecture, but a lot of newer architecture as well. It used to be a medieval walled city, and there's still a couple of gateways into the city. That's one that's showing you at the top, which is the Tübinger Tor. There's some other pictures of the downtown shopping area, and then we've got Mercedes-Benz Museum as an example of some of the things nearby that you could also visit. And then castles, we have several in the area, and then we have Tübingen down on the left as well. And it's a very mountainous area, so it's very pretty with a lot of nature. When it comes to studying, what sets us apart? We're very international. We're very proud of having a lot of international student body and also international professor teaching staff. We also are interdisciplinary and future oriented. We have over 50 years of offering international business programs, over 40 years of MBA experience. We're practice oriented. consecutive top positions in university rankings. We're ranked #1 in Germany for universities of applied sciences for business, and highest quality standards are very important to us. We're a public university as well. And here are just a couple of examples of our awards that we have received and are continuously in high rankings. We're AACSB accredited, which is a rare accreditation for business schools in Germany. There's several in the meantime that have gotten it, but it's still much less than from many countries. The practical approach, nearly all of our programs require an internship, and some have it as a option, but we work very closely together with the companies in the area and also internationally. We have practical teaching. We also bring in teachers from businesses. Basically, they've got a lot of experience in their backgrounds from earlier work experience. And we also have a lot of guest speakers coming in from our companies that are supporting us. And then we also have some of our programs where you do an internship abroad. And these are just a few of the companies that we have in a pool that actually pay money to be in this company club, basically what we call them. They pay a yearly fee so they can have access to our students, meaning that you have an open door to talk to these companies. We bring them together on campus every year, at least twice a year. They also come during the semester and offer workshops and so forth. And you get really a great chance to meet them and to do an internship with them if they have a position that you're looking for available. So one of the 3 programs I'm going to just touch base with is 2 master's programs and 1 bachelor program. And the first master program I'd like to just mention is the MBA International Management Full-Time. And these are all going to be programs that are completely taught in English. Some of them do require you to take some German courses while you're here. This one, for example, does, but you still are learning in English for your regular courses. The requirements for this program is that you've already completed a bachelor's degree and that you have already some work experience. Basically, they're looking for students that have already done 2 years of professional experience after their bachelor. Also looking for very strong level of English, which you need to prove. You do need also a GMAT test, or they've got some other tests that they're requiring, and you can look up all of this in detail on our homepage. We have an application deadline that has passed for international applicants for this year, but we've got another year coming up where you can apply for by August 1st. That's not the case, so that's going to be for next year's entry. And the length of this course is 18 months, so it's 3 semesters, and that's including company work placement and projects. You get 90 credits for this, and at the end you would receive a Master's of Business Administration. And we have 25 to 30 places a year, and the cost for this program is 3,699 euros, which we do have a lot of opportunities for you to look through for scholarships. And the areas that our graduates working after they graduate from this program are in marketing and sales, management and leadership, finance and controlling, production operations, consultancy, information technology, research development, purchase and procurement, human resources management, logistics and distribution. And also entrepreneurship is another area that a lot of our graduates end up going into. Some of the courses that you would be taking during this 3 semesters would be just these examples here, business and numbers. I won't go into all of the details. You can just kind of fly over this, but we can also give you this PowerPoint at the end, and also on the home page you will find this information as well. We need also, when you apply, we would give you right away, if you are accepted, proof that you're accepted so you could get going on visa processes and so forth. And if you're not, if you're coming from India, Vietnam, or China, then we also have to have your documents go through the APS testing facility, which you'll be able to get information on that from us as well. And you also have to have your foreign bachelor's degrees looked at through Studien College in Konstanz. It does take time for that, so you need to remember to apply ahead of time. The next program is a program that I personally am the program manager for, or the program director, the coordinator for this program. This is the MSc in Global Management and Digital Competencies. This program, you'd be studying in 2 countries. You would begin abroad in either Canada, Ireland, France, or Italy, and then you come to the ESB for the second part. And this one usually lasts for 3 semesters. You can sometimes get done a little bit earlier. Some students take a little bit longer depending on your goals. But you'd be, once you're finished with the program, also going into management, digital transformation, marketing, consulting, finance, just for examples, and also entrepreneurship. That's where a lot of our graduates end up. We need for this one a good bachelor's degree. You need a minimum of 3.5 years, and it should be in business, but it doesn't have to be completely in business. You can, as long as you've got 4 business modules in your bachelor's, then you would be considered eligible, as long as 2 of those are also from the quantitative area. We do need a minimum of 6 months worth of work experience from the start of your bachelor's degree, and very good English skills, because this program, as I said, is also in English. These, you could still apply for this program except for the link with Italy, but you could still apply for the Canadian link until the end of June, and our French link until the 15th of July, and for non-European Union students, for the DCU link that's in Italy, or excuse me, in Ireland, that's only until the 1st of July. And some of the courses that we offer during this time, you can see here, we focus on global management in the first block, and on the second block, we focus on data and digital competencies. And then your third study block is your thesis, or you do an internship, depending on how many credits you have, and if you want to write your thesis with a company or not. So then we have our bachelor's program, which is the international business program. And this one you get finished in 7 semesters, unless you want to tag on a master's semester, and then you would be able to finish with a bachelor and master's. And you'll see here how this one is constructed, which you start in Reutlingen, and you end up going for at least 1 semester abroad. Some students prefer to do their internship abroad as well, so you could be gone for a whole year. And we have this one actually for the application for this fall. The deadline has passed, but you could apply for next year with this program. You need to apply by September. And the cost for this program, I actually didn't mention the cost for the previous master's program. If you're interested, I will let you know. Otherwise, we've got this one, the bachelor program. Your costs are, if you're non-EU, then it's $1,500 per semester. And then there's a semester fee of $199.30. We have a lot of financial areas that you can look into for financial support, which you could check on our websites. So that was a little bit of that in a nutshell. Be happy to answer any other questions later.
Thank you so much for the presentation.
You're
Now
welcome.
we'll travel to Berlin and get to know the Berliner Hochschule für Technik. Please, Ms.
Yes.
Abidova.
Thank you, Ms. Trigo. Okay, let me share the screen. So I guess you see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. So hello everyone. Also a very warm and then hot welcome from Berlin. Oops. My name is Guna Abidova, and then I work for the international student at the Berliner Technical University for Applied Sciences. We usually don't translate our university name. It's called the Berliner Hochschule für Technik, or short BHT. Yeah, in the next 10 minutes approximately, I will be providing you with a short overview generally of our university, and then why it's a good idea to come to study at BHT, and how we will support you throughout your studies. First, some numbers and facts about BHT. BHT is a public university of applied sciences. That means then there are no program fees, except that we have a couple of distance learning degree programs, except we don't charge any program fees. There are only so-called semester fees, where our students pay per semester at the beginning of every semester. At the moment, it costs approximately 350 euros per semester, and then you pay actually for the public transport, student bodies, enrollment fees, and so on. It means that once paying it, you are free to use the public transport for the entire semester. And our university is among the largest public universities of applied sciences in Germany. So please, as I said, do not mix it with the general universities. We are the public university of applied sciences. It means then the biggest difference is that in public university you lean to learn more theory, while in the applied universities for applied sciences you learn more with the focus on hand-on experiences. And currently we have over 12,000 students, and then almost 20% of them are internationals coming from all over the world. And we offer in total over 70 degree programs in total, in bachelor's and master's, I mean. And once taking a look, you can choose anything between starting from engineering to IT, from business to design. You will find many degree programs in bachelor's and master's at the PhD. And we do cooperate worldwide with more than 100 universities. It means even if you come from abroad and then will study in Germany, you still have a chance to do 1 or 2 semesters as an exchange student or Erasmus students. You have the chance to go abroad and then gain also experiences in another country, meet local cultures, exchange, and so on. You can use the possibility to. So probably, as many of you already know, that Berlin is the capital of Germany. Therefore, it's a very multicultural capital, multicultural city in Berlin. So Berlin being home to lots of communities, cultures, makes this city very vibrant. It means then once coming and studying here in Berlin, you won't be even missing probably your home country, because like usually students do miss their food, their friends, cultures. You can find here anything, authentic restaurants, festivals, any kind of your culture related activities you will be finding here in Berlin. And furthermore, our campus is located in the almost like very, very center of Berlin. The district is also called Mitte, which translates to center. in English. That makes you then to come to reach the campus or commute to the campus within 30 max of 40 minutes, even if it's a big city. So you can use like different like 2 metro lines, a couple of cities, rapid rails, and then several bus lines will be taking you directly to the campus. And the entire campus is almost located in one spot. It means that you don't even need to go different areas in order to visit your lectures. And very important point is also Berlin being a very international city makes it easier to find you as a student, like student jobs, especially in case you come and study in the international degree programs, like study in English. You will, even if you don't speak any German, you will still have possibilities, like lots of jobs offers you can find while speaking only English. But I don't encourage it not to learn German. At this point I would like to say, like, it's very important to learn German. So it will be, if you speak a good level of German, it will be even easier and to adjust here to the environment, to find easier jobs, and then also probably be successful during your studies. Sorry. As I mentioned earlier, I work for the Office for International Students, and that means we do support of our degree-seeking students coming from different countries, and we do it in two different ways. On one side, we do offer you with one-on-one offers on the campus. It means that we offer you consultations. You can come visit and then talk anything you want to talk, issues, happiness, anything you would like to clarify during your studies. We will be there. And also at the beginning of semester, we offer orientation sessions, cultural events where you can where you can have smooth start to your studies. And on the other hand, we also have a digital platform called BHT Start. It's also designed to support our international students even before they come to Germany. While as soon as you get enrolled, get your admissions, you can get registered on the campus and then start learning what does it look like studying at the BHT, like what is like registering to the classes, when do I have to do it, what are my deadlines. The platform is basically your personal assistant, letting you know what are your tasks to do at the university, what are the deadlines. If you want to know about even also about having the international student life in Berlin, what's like living there, where you can find accommodation, where you can buy cheap bikes and so on. Therefore, we are here to support our international students both online and offline. And yeah, and then we also have some more advisory services and centers on the campus. It means then, I mean, you may have any question related to your studies. You may need to change your studies, or you don't know how to go further, have some questions to clarify regarding your studies, then you can visit our academic advising center. We have career services that will support you with the workshops and then career events and let you know and teach you how to tailor your CV for your job search, how to prepare for the job interviews designed to the German labor market. We have a psychological consultation center will support you in case you feel like going through difficult times, having culture shock, be feeling homesick. You can talk to us. On the other hand, especially for our students who come with their families or come single and then have start their families here, we have a nursery on the campus. It means then you can study with your baby, with your toddlers, while you take in the morning. You can take your kid, your toddler to the kindergarten, nursery, and then in the building next by you will be visiting your classes. We also have a university sports center where you can get registered at the beginning of the semester to any sports class of your wish. In case you want to do it, you have to really do it on time because those sports classes are very popular. And then they are usually very fast booked out. We do offer at the moment over 55 different sports and dance activities. They are not fully free of charge, but still it's very cheap. Like it's usually one sports class takes once or twice a week place and lasts an entire semester, and then usually costs anything between 30 and 50, 60 euros. We also have canteens and coffee shops on the campus. We call it a mensa, where you can have warm food, warm lunch, which is good for the student, which is usually very cheap, and also use our coffee shops or small cafes during your breaks at the campus. Yeah, on these slides you see just a couple of our study programs, degree programs. You are welcome to register and to apply and then start studying it. And as I mentioned at the beginning that we have over 70 of them. So feel free to click on link. You will be getting our presentation at the end. So feel free to click on the link and then take a look at our offers. You will definitely find something that related to your, either if you're applying for master's, related to your bachelor's degree, or if you're deciding what to study, you will definitely find something at the BHT. And yeah, on the next two slides, I would like to present you two of our degree programs that are fully taught in English. And then first of all is that data science that offers master of degree in the Master of Science and makes you also eligible for the doctoral studies later on if you are interested. It starts in every winter semester and usually lasts 4 semesters, and once completing it you get 120 credit points. But 4 semesters doesn't mean that you have to finish it within 4 semesters. We already experienced, like, coming as an international student, it's not easy to finish your studies within that time, because on one side you have to really work some hours in a week in order to be able to cover your course, and on the other hand is the new environment, new language, and so on. Therefore, usually our international students tend to extend their studies by at least 2 semesters more, so which is pretty much normal. As I mentioned, the degree program is offered and taught fully in English, and so here you see what is being taught during these 4 semesters or 6 semesters. You will be learning mathematical models, statistics, data visualization, machine learning, and so on. And this degree program is very popular amongst our international students. Therefore, it comes with the limited seats. That means that we have to fulfill these application requirements in order to get admitted to this degree program. But we need at least B2 level of English language proof, and a degree, like bachelor's degree in a related field with at least 180 credit points. And you have to be able also prove that you had at least 20 credit points in mathematics and statistics, and then 25 credit points in computer science. I have these slides even though the application period for this degree program is already closed, but feel free to look at it and then get registered or apply in the next semester during these times. If you don't have the English proof yet, you can even take the test. Meantime, you can take the test and then get your certificate, so you have everything done for the next intake. And more info on the study program you will find once clicking on these links. And the second one I would like to present today is then our bachelor's degree in data engineering. It is indeed a very new study program starting just from this October 2026. It means then we are already collected, we already got all the applications for this degree program. The same as on the previous one, data science, it is also fully taught in English. It's a partly international program, but everything is taught in English. And as a bachelor degree, it lasts like regular duration is that 6 semesters, coming with 180 credit points. And once again, if you don't manage to finish it within 6 semesters, you are welcome to extend a couple of semesters until you can successfully finish your studies. This one also starts every winter semester only. And regarding the application requirements, you not just the English proof skills in like B2 level, you also will need to prove that you have also basic skills of German, which is then E1. You also have to have a university entrance qualifications. It means then either A levels or high school diploma, or if you don't have any of those and it's just regular school from Brazil, it means then probably it doesn't make you eligible for our bachelor's degree. In that terms, you have to either start studying or 1 or 2 semesters in your home country and then get those recognized, and therefore you can get admitted. Or another option is then you do in Germany a university preparation course, which is called Studienkolleg. For a year, at the end you write an exam, which will be your university entrance qualification. And yeah, as I mentioned, also this degree program comes also with the limited seats. Therefore, the application period is also closed for it. So you can take a look at whatever is offered or required for this degree program, and then get prepared for the next intake. And very important information also, our international students do apply only via uniassist.de. It is basically you can't apply directly on the university website. You have many German universities do work with this third company. It's called UniAssist, which basically where you apply, they take a look at your documents, they translate if anything needed, they do transfer. Since we don't know all these international diplomas, they do basically translate those diplomas, letting us know whether it's eligible or not, or fulfills all requirements or not. So therefore, our application must be submitted via uniassist.de. It's also, if you didn't hear about this company, take a look, feel free to take a look at it, and you will find very useful information, whether you're, for example, just A levels or high school diploma is recognized as it is here in Germany. Yeah, that was also for my part. If you have any further questions, you feel free to contact us later after this session, reaching us through this email address, or more information regarding our office you will find also here, clicking on this link. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you very much for the presentation. We'll stay in Berlin for now with the Hochschule für Technik und Wirtschaft, the HTW Berlin. So, Ms. Hua, you have the floor.
Yeah, thank you. I will share my screen right now. Can you see my screen? My slide?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Hello everyone. I am Mai from MBAE program, HTW Berlin. So today I'm very happy to introduce to you about our programs. So as the previous session also mentioned about the Berlin, so you already know that we also another university located in Berlin. So HTW Berlin, like Hochschule für Technik und Wirtschaft Berlin, we are proud that we are the largest university of applied sciences in Berlin. And like you can see, there's some numbers about us. Like we have more than 15,000 students with more than 75 study programs, and we have up to 1,000 lecturers and professors working for the university. And we are located in Berlin, but we have two campuses. The first one is Wilhelminenhof campus, located in Schöneweide, Berlin. And the other one is Tresco Allee campus, located in Kasshaus, also in Berlin. And as a University of Applied Sciences, we aim to bring a practice-oriented academic approach to our students. It's been that our students will have a lot of practical exercises, simulation games, or workshop, or case study. And we also have many cooperation with the companies, and then they can offer some the master thesis for our students, and also some internship opportunities for students as well. And the purpose to create, finally, we would like to create a student with a holistic thinker and problem solvers. And according to ranking per shop worker, so Berlin HTW University is that belong to the top 3 industry-oriented study programs, and in 2025. So in our university, we also offer many services for our students, like library, PC pools, software packages, or canteen, even the childcare for students with family, and also many sports activities. We also have career service, and then we have startup competence center, try to support for any startup ideas come from students. And for international students, we have international office for the university, but also we have from our program, from MBAE program, we also have our own program to support our international students. Okay, so in HGW Berlin, we have 4. Currently, we have 4 master international program. So the first one is Master of Business Administration and Engineering. The second one is Master of Project Management and Data Science. And the third one is Master of Life Science Management. And the last one is Master of Professional IT Business and Digitalization. So I myself, I personally a program manager of Master of Business Administration and Engineering. So our program is very unique because it's the combination of the business and engineering. So our program includes 3 semesters, and but our student can have an optional internship semester if they would like to have, but it's not compulsory in our program. And our program is fully taught in English, and we have over 90% international students. We have 6 specializations with around like 20 or 25 students per group. And we offer many extracurriculum activities like excursion, like company visit, workshop, German language courses, and sport, etc. And we are MBA program in the public university, but we offer very competitive tuition fee. It's just around 13,000 euro for the whole program. So for any extracurriculum offerings, you don't have to pay. You just pay total amount of 13,000 euro for your main study. And I mentioned in my previous slide that we have 6 specializations. You can choose one of them for your study. So they are interdisciplinary management, automotive management, industrial operation and supply network, global procurement, global leadership in engineering, and the last one is smart business model and production system. So the last one, smart business model and production system, is already very new. It's just already introduced for our last year intake. So our requirement, so you have bachelor degree, and then we also require like at least 1 year of postgraduate graduation work experience. And of course, because we talk in English, so we require people who can show their English skill at least B2 with very strong background. But normally we require people at least C1 level. For example, you can provide your IELTS certificate with 7-point band or TOEFL IBT, it's 94 points. And of course, we also require people with suitable profiles and motivation. Okay, yeah, and then career with the MBA degree. So of course, many people will question about that, because like after our program, so when you graduate, so you can work for many kinds of job roles, like project, product, process, or quality management, or you can work like a consultant in industrial marketing, sales, engineering, or technical services. And we are happy to inform that more than 60% of our students already find a job during the master thesis semester. So they finish, so for the first year, you finish on courses, and the second year, you can go for an internship or not. But you can, and then you can final the program. You can finish your study with the master thesis. And like during the master thesis semester, so like 60% of our students, they can find a job. The result is provided by our survey from our alumni. And so for the extra curriculum activity to prepare you for the German labor market, we also have iCareer Academy, in which we provide on activity, on workshop, or on trainings, on company visit excursion to equip you on skill and knowledge to support you to find a job here in Germany. And there's some example of our alumni employers. So you can see that our alumni, they work for many companies, because our program has more than 20 years. So that's why you can see that they work from, for example, they work for some big corporation in Germany, like Deutsche Bahn, like Porsche, like Siemens. Yeah, so you can see so many of them. So if you plan to stay in Germany after your graduation, you can first you can apply for 18-month job seeking visa. But during your study, you can also work as a working student, like up to 20 hours per week, or you can work for and during your internship, you can also gain some experience. And then when you find a job, you can apply for a work permit or the EU Blue Card. So the technical profiles are like highly demanded in Germany at the moment. But very important to know that we know that there's so many English speaking jobs offer in Germany in general. But if you have a certain level of German language skill, your opportunities will be more, and then you can get higher chance to get better jobs. Okay, and then there's some statistics, some information from the news that there's a question that's what kind of business risk do you see for your company within the next few months? And then according to one survey, and then the companies show that they always they see that there's a shortage of skilled worker in the future. And also another result from another survey that the annual demand for engineering in Germany up to 2027 by federal, state, and region. So you can see that in Berlin and Brandenburg, so they compare to other states. So you can see that we are still require a lot high skill workers. So the chance to find a job here in Berlin, Excel, or in Germany in general is still very high for engineer, for people with high skill work. And yeah, as our colleague also mentioned that Berlin is the capital city of Germany, and it has like everything. Like it has the long history with the multicultural and very uniqueness. So you can, and also the transportation in Berlin is very comfortable, very convenient, and also Berlin has so many museums. So if you are the one who love to visit museums, so Berlin is the perfect place for you. And also Berlin is very diverse. I mean that Berlin is quite very international, and then you can find like many people from around 190 nations live in Berlin here peacefully together. And Berlin is also very green, and Macon is the greenest of Europe's capital cities. So along with the Master of Business of Administration and Engineering, so in HTW Berlin we also have 3 others master program, as already mentioned in my previous slide. So the second one is International Master in Project Management and Data Science. So so this program is focused mainly on project and data science, and so you can check on the website of the program, and then you will find more details about it. And then we have another program like we call like International MBA and E in Life Science Management, which focus on people who have the background in pharma, medicine tech, and or biotech or healthcare. And the last one, we have the Master Professional IT Business and Digitalization. So this master program is focused in depth on IT skill and economic aspect. And then if you want to deepen your skill in data science, data analytics, data protection, or cloud computing, IT security, or resilient IT infrastructure, you can consider to apply to this program. Thank you very much for your attention, but I would like to mention one more thing, that to apply to our English Talk Master Program in HTW Berlin, you can apply to us directly. It means that we have the online link, and then you can apply to us directly. You don't need to apply to via any agency or any platform or via Uni Assist. Just apply directly to us, and then we will inform you like as quick as possible when we receive your application. And for the current intake, which start in October 2026 this year, we still receive the application from people who do not require the visa to enter Germany. And as far as I know, that people from Brazil, you can enter Germany like without any visa for short term, and during your short stay here, you can continue apply for a longer visa to study with us. So I encourage people who, if you already have all document in hand, like your bachelor degree with at least 1 year of work experience and with the English certificate, so please feel free, don't hesitate to apply to us now, and then you can start your study in October this year. But if not, if you are not so ready, and then you need to prepare for some English test, so you can start to apply to our next intake in 2027, which we opened the application period from this November. Thank you very much for your attention. Yeah. So I would like to hand over to GAT coordinator. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the presentations. Now I think we can go to the questions from the audience. I see we already have some questions at the chat. First off, Maria Clara asks about programs for cinema and arts. She doesn't direct that question to anyone in particular. I don't know if you have information about such programs from your universities. No?
We do not offer it at the BHTs. It's at the technical university, but like for the art schools, it would be then, it's called UDK Berlin. You can look for it.
Okay. So the next question is about internship opportunities. Do the universities mentioned in this webinar offer internship for students from other institutions around the world? Is there any possibility of doing a remote internship? Does anyone wish to start?
depends. I could say from our side, from Reutlingen University, we're very praxis oriented. That means that most of our programs do require a internship. Therefore, we do need to decide what what they're looking for exactly. But I mean, if they're coming from abroad, then they'd be doing their internship in Germany. Depending on the program, they can also do one abroad. So we definitely have a lot of really very good internship opportunities that I could say from Reutlingen University.
Thank you. Anyone
I'm
else?
Yes.
not sure if I'm sorry, you can go for.
Yeah, thank you. So, so our program, we don't require people to have an internship because like we are postgraduate program. So that means that our student already have 1 year work experience at least. But if our student really want to go for an internship, we always try our best to support our student to find an internship. We don't guarantee, but like we try our best within our network, and also our lecturer, our professor, they has like several years working for industry, and they have very good contact with companies. So normally they connected our student to the companies, so quite good. Yeah. So that's the way we support our student to find the internship if they would like to have.
Okay, and then from my side, I think I understood like the person wasn't interested in studying, but just doing internship. In that case, I was going to say probably won't be that possible at the BHT. Just doing internship, especially, I mean, internships are possible, and then also visuals and doing it online. For that, you have to see in our career service of our university if there is like whether we have any internship opportunity at the university. So you can just apply for without studying. I mean, but if the question was like during your studies, yes, it's the I would join as in the HTW. We also have as an applied university, we have like usually a practical semester time, like where you usually spend almost a semester during your internship, and then therefore the lecturers usually support you with their contacts. You usually get to know during your previous semesters at the university some companies where you can apply for an internship.
Okay, so we also have a question about master opportunities for law or some interdisciplinary program in that area. Do any of you have information about it?
Nope, we are a technical university once again. We don't offer this.
Yes, okay. So there's another question. Good afternoon. I want to know about the opportunity or work students can go for doing job seeking visa before getting a job and work permit as a student. Job will not be continued once we shift to job seeking visa for the next 18 months. So I think this person is asking about opportunities for job seeking after the studies in Germany.
In that case, like I also saw the question, it was kind of confusing for me. But if it's that the question, then we have a career service at the university. They support you with events, workshops, and career days. You can get in touch with the companies looking for young starters, interns, and so on. It will make you easier to find a job. Other than that, you as a student, you are allowed to work certain days within a year during your studies. If you come into Germany as a student, that means then your visa is linked to your studies, and then the job is then basically supposed to be a side activity, but still you have in a year 140 full days permit you can work. I mean, but it's only working days. When you say it, like, it sounds like less, but when you calculate only working days, it means that almost through a year you can work as a working student up to 20 hours a week.
Yes, a lot of universities offer career counseling. Yeah, Dr. Hua?
Yeah. Maybe I get the question wrong, but I think this question is asking about working student opportunities and then the job after that. So when you come to Germany as a student, so you can only do working student job with the student status. But after you finish the program, you get the degree, then you can finish the working student job, and then you can apply for another visa, like job seeking visa, if you are still searching for a job here. And during 18 months, you can do whatever you want. You can, but in the end, you should have a very suitable job aligned with your degree, and then you can. Then you, when you get the full-time job, you can switch the job seeking visa to another visa, like residency visa here, or apply for the EU Blue Card.
Thank you. Yeah, I think we have time to one last question. So, good afternoon. Does your university offer any scholarship programs, loan students, or living allowances for international students from low-income backgrounds who wish to pursue a bachelor's degree? If not, could you recommend any organizations, foundations, or external funding opportunities that may provide financial assistance for bachelor students? About bachelor's scholarships is harder in Germany. From the DED side, I can already say that we don't have any, unfortunately, but maybe the universities have something to contribute.
This question asking about scholarship for bachelor degree, but we are
Yes.
master degree. But I also would like to mention that within our program, we offer some grant for people who are underrepresented in our program. So people from Brazil is like have a higher chance to apply for our grant, and our grant can up to 50% discount of the tuition fee. And for all the scholarships, so I recommend that you have to check on TAAD platform, because they is the organized on public scholarship offer by Germany.
And from our side, for the bachelor programs, there are scholarships available. It's just that it's often granted for best grades and not really for a financial need. But there are definitely some places that you can check if you visit our website from the university and look under studies and then financial support. You'll see that there's some places suggested that you can apply for or reach out to for more information.
Okay, so I think we can wrap up from here. I would like to thank our guests for the presentations and also for answering the questions from our audience. And for all of you watching here today, if you missed any information, this session was recorded and will be available later on our YouTube channel. And if you have consented to the use of our data, the representative of the universities will receive your contact information and can send you further information about their universities. So once again, thank you very much, and I hope to see you next time.
Yeah, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you also.
Have a nice weekend.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you as well. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.